Hello Pokemon lovers, so welcome on Pokemon Series Exploded channel. Today we'll see Pokemon TP Season 10 Episode 45. Still, if you didn't watch previous episode, you will get a link in description. Go and see once. Let's get started with today's episode without any delay. Title: Ill Will Hunting. At the beginning, trainers discover an unusual Pokemon and Ash asks to Pokedex about it, and its name was Shieldon, and Brock says it's a rare Pokemon. But suddenly a tree collapses and unfortunately we see Hunter J team comes here to steal Shieldon. As sent Pikachu to attack, but the Golbat attack on Pikachu and Pikachu hits alright. But surprisingly, a huge Thundershock comes and it was Gary. But Gary hurry and say no time to escape and they follow Gary. In that time, Brock tells Dawn about Gary and Ash is from same town and both are rivals. Whereas we see Hunter J get angry on those two due to unable to capture Shieldon. Here while walking, trainers talk to each other and Gary knows about Dawn and Dawn thinks Gary also knows how to do poetry. And Gary get confused. We see a whole bunch of Shieldon and Gary is doing research on them and Gary info to Professor Rowan that hunters are behind Shieldon. So Professor gives location to take Shieldon there and they are on the way. Ash asks Gary to lend a helping hand and Gary agrees. And in Bush, Team Rocket hear it and remember Hunter J collects rare Pokemon and decides to steal it. But suddenly Hunter J team truck comes, Gary ordered Electivire to take care of Shieldon and order Blaster to see Water Gun asks Ash to use Pikachu and using Thunderbolt the truck gets stopped. And the enemy called Golbat and it give a nice hit to Blastoise so Gary called Umbreon to attack but Golbat attack get missed and the Beedrill get wake up and goes to attack on them. Gary calls his Pokemon back and all move forward to take Shieldon to safe place. And the Team Rocket is luckily they get saved by Beedrill. We see other side Hunter is talking to his client and say at the end of the day the first Shieldon will be yours. And he asks can I come and pick from you directly and he get on the way. And Hunter J goes with his 4 truck to capture Shieldon and Team Rocket get ready to steal Pokemon from ship. Whereas the road are blocked by hunters and Ash was getting excited for battle. But Gary stopped and said we need to make a plan and they got away. But it was too dangerous and on the way Shieldon falls but luckily they were tied rope each other and they pull him up. And all are safe and they keep moving. Here in ship, Team Rocket get inside and searching for Pokemon and they see camera and get caught. Here Hunter J takes report and the man from the ship tells a vehicle is moving and tells the direction. It was Officer Jenny and Professor Owen team. Whereas trainers contact to Professor Owen suddenly one Shieldon was not feeling well. And unfortunately Salmon appears with Hunter J. Ash ordered Pikachu to use Iron Tail and tell others to go but J called Vaporeon and attacked Poison Cross. So Gary C and tells I and Ash will fight and you two take care of Shieldon. And Brock tells Dawn our duty is to take care of Shieldon. So Gary calls Blastoise and Water Gun Hyperbink collides. Here Brock and Dawn is moving a different path with Shieldon but one of them fall and gets statue. Vaporeon and Salmon attack on them and they can't defend. Professor and Officer comes there. But Ash and Gary get below the car to get back the Shieldon. They come near ship and they all were waiting because the client is going to take directly. So Ash calls Staravia in order to find John and others. Client is arriving and suddenly Ash and Gary starts to attack inside the ship. And surprisingly Ash takes Shieldon from them and so Gary and his Pokemon stop Hunters and Shieldon get back to normal. Hunter was going to battle but client say Officer Jenny is on the way. And I don't intend to arrest. But Hunter J asks about Shieldon and he goes. And Hunter J draw back because Dill get tricked. And Gary stops Ash because Shieldon is safe. J orders to stay out of my way and goes. She orders man to tell that client we won't do any deal with you from now on. There are other clients who can pay my price for that target. And here all arrive and Gary thanks Ash for saving Shieldon using bravery and quick action and both shake hands and Gary say best friend till the end. Later that evening, trainers say goodbye to Professor Tim, Jenny and Gary and Dawn realizes Gary's last time was a poet and he's like a Professor Oak. And with this here the episode ends. So friends, if you like the episode, share it with your friends and comment me what's your thought in this episode. For next episode, subscribe our Pokemon Series Exploded channel and press the bell icon and we'll see you soon with new episode. Thank you.